Hey guys, on today's show we're going to talk about buying a radio, or the decision process that goes into and all the things you need to look at in order to buy a radio.
Yeah.
So stay tuned. Alright, so this show is going to be a little bit different than we normally do. This is going to be more of a things that you need to consider when you've decided to upgrade to a new radio.
Okay.
We get this question pretty much every day. Will this fit in my car? What features should I look for? Is this radio better than that radio? And yes, these are all great questions. So what we thought we'd do is we'd kind of put them in order as far as what you should think about when you go to buy a stereo. That moment when it's like, hey, you know what? I want to upgrade my stereo.
What did I need?
Exactly. So first thing you're going to want to do, number one, you're going to want to go to one of these two sites, www.bestkits.com or www.metroonline.com. You're going to want to go to them in order. Go Best Kits first, Metro second, and look up your car. Now they're going to have all the parts that you need in order to do installs for your car. Okay, now this is important because some of the new modern cars need crazy expensive smart harnesses.
Yes, they do.
Like for example, Camaros need a really expensive kit.
Yeah.
As well as like a G35 also needs a very expensive kit.
Yes.
Now some cars don't necessarily need expensive kits, they need expensive wiring harnesses like these up here. Okay, some of these wiring harnesses and kits can cost anywhere between $150, sometimes $80, all the way up to $500.
What?
I know.
Okay.
So, you're going to want to know what you're getting into before you even look at the radio. That way you're not shocked by you found a killer deal on a radio and then it costs you $500 to get the parts you need. Step number 2. Once you know what dash kit you can have, you need to decide of whether you're going to go with a single DIN or a double DIN. As you can see, they're two different sizes. Now, that's important. Most cars nowadays will fit a double DIN, which is great because you can get into a video screen, a non-video screen, a mechaless unit. So on to phase 3. Phase 3 is what source units are you going to play? What type of media are you interested in using? Are you going to play CDs?
No CDs.
Are you going to do DVD?
Pandora.
Spotify?
iHeartRadio.
Bluetooth audio?
Yeah. Aux.
USB thumb drives.
There you go.
There's a ton to choose from out there, and they've got something for everything, and a lot of these radios have holes for most of that. But knowing what media you're planning on using will also refine the search as far as the radio goes. So for example, if you want to play DVDs, you know you're going to need a screen. If you want to have a backup camera, you know you're going to need a screen. If none of those two things mean anything to you, you don't necessarily need a screen. You can do just a regular in-dash, both single DIN or double DIN. So by knowing your media is going to help refine what unit you want as far as single DIN, double DIN, how expensive the unit needs to be. The reality of it is most you just want Bluetooth. Bluetooth is king.
Yes.
The thing to remember is not all Bluetooth is created equal. So if you find a killer deal on a unit, make sure you find out what Bluetooth it has, because not all Bluetooths do all features. And not all of them sound that great.
Yes.
Some Bluetooths sound really bad. So if you find a radio with a screen and all these bells and whistles for, let's say, $150, and then you're looking at a radio that's like $250 or $350, and you're like, well, why is that so much more? Chances are good it has a better Bluetooth chip. Now on to step 4. Do you want navigation?
That's a good question.
Navigation nowadays comes in 2 modes. It comes with a built-in style navigation, or it comes with a new feature, which is Android Auto or
CarPlay.
So depending on what one of those 2 features will work for you will also dictate what type of radio you need to buy. Now Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, and navigation are still considered premium features, navigation being the most premium. Navigation will typically add $300 onto the price of a radio for the ability to use that navigation. I won't say this is step 5 because you kind of almost, if you skip over step 4, step 5, whatever, but we'll call this the audio decision. This is important, is what is the end result? I mean, In some cases, people are only interested in playing Bluetooth because their car doesn't have Bluetooth. They're cool with the way their car sounds now. They don't really care. In that case, this part of it really isn't that important. But for those of you that are interested in, let's say, making your car sound better other than just giving you an orifice to play whatever media you want, you need to look at the sound side of things. And the easiest way, and they've made that fairly easy, in just look at the EQ and the radio. So for example, both Pioneer Kenwood and their premium radios use a 13-band EQ.
Yes, sir.
And in their non-premium radios use a 5-band EQ. Alpine uses a 9-band EQ. So if you find a radio that has one of those features in it, you know you're getting a premium product with a premium output. The other thing to look at is the preamp output. Now, if you're going to add amplifiers to your cars, you need preamp output. So you need, if you're going to do just a sub amp, well, you need at least one output. If you're going to do a front, rear, and sub amp, let's say a 4-channel amp on the highs, a sub amp just for the sub, hence the name sub amp,
Yeah.
or a 5-channel amp, you need
6 channels.
Yes. Now, not all 6-channel preamp outputs are created equal. Some radios have 2 volts.
Some radios got 4 volts.
Yes. And even some of them have 5 volts, which is even better. Right?
Yeah.
It's got to be better. It's a bigger number. So these are all things you want to consider. So, let's say you decide on a CD player, and because you're not interested in the video aspect of things,
Yeah.
but you want a 6-channel preamp output at a 4-volt output with a 13-band EQ. Now you can go in and let's say you've decided you like the way Pioneer looks. You can go in and you can go to their website, which we'll link to in the show notes, and you can read and pick which one will fit that desire, or fit that need, I should say.
Yes.
And that's going to limit you to, let's say, one radio, which would be the 8800. So by knowing what you're going in to get before you go in to get it, you can really narrow down the guesswork involved in, should I buy this radio, should I buy that radio? Alright guys, this is the first time we've done one of these style videos. If you've made it this far into the video and you enjoyed it, please let us know in the comments. We can do more of these, talking about speakers, amps, subs, whatever you guys want to know about. I know this was kind of a broad topic. We appreciate if you stuck with us up till this point. Let us know what you think. As usual, you guys know where to find us. Fernando.
Find us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram.
And if you liked this video, please subscribe. That also lets us know you liked it. You guys have a great night, and we will see you later next time. Bye.